I've been building my off-grid cabin out here for the last few months, and the cabin's getting close to finished. And so one of the next steps is decorating the cabin. And it's mostly going to be just natural wood, and therefore, colorful Aztec print, Southwest print, stuff like that will look pretty cool in the cabin. Today's video is sponsored by FlexiSpot. They sent me an awesome rug that's washable. Might be the world's greatest rug for off-grid living. So I'm going to talk a lot about that and a little bit about how I plan to kind of decorate the cabin. So overall, because the cabin's pretty natural, I think some colorful additions will be nice. I like the Southwest print, like the rug you can see. I've built a pull-out. This is a couch bed, so it slides out. There will be 24-inch cushions on the back, 3 of them, and 24-inch cushions along the bottom. And I will wrap those. I think that I'm going to do brown covers, but then the pillows, I'll have a bunch of 18 by 18 pillows covered in more colorful Southwest print type stuff. I could always put a tablecloth or something on the counter that I've made. And of course, curtains, Southwest print maybe, or brown or something for covering the windows. And then in the kitchen space, I need to cut out some windows so it's dark down here. But, mostly around the kitchen, I like black and white. And so there's this sign here. It kind of matches see, I've got a bacon container here and a butter dish back here. They're that color is kind of a farmhouse, design. And I think that looks good in the kitchen and well, around the homestead. Obviously, a rug is a big part of decorating the cabin. I was looking at a cowhide rug and some other rugs, a fairly decent rug, all I want really. Something that I can clean and whatnot. And, most rugs are pretty difficult to clean, but they all floated around that, $120, $130 area. So this rug being around the same price, but it includes a pad that you can assemble down below, which is real easy to do. And surprisingly, the rug is really thin and malleable, so the corners don't bend up. You can just throw it down, you can whip it up, shake it out, throw it in the laundry. I even accidentally got some of the wood treatment chemicals on it, which is like bleach, and it discolored it just a little bit, but I don't think you could even tell from the camera probably. And these are not supposed to fade. The dogs are coming in out of here all the time. I'm doing big projects around the homestead. I'm tracking in and out. You got to have a rug, but being able to clean it, being able to get dirt and dust out of it real easily, that's just kind of obvious. It makes a lot of sense, I think, to get yourself a rug like this, especially when it costs the same as the other rugs I was looking at. But it's very much more washable. The corners are going to stay down. It's got the foam pad, so it's comfortable on your feet. You can wash it, you can sweep it, you can vacuum it, all those things. It actually is superior in most of those ways. If you want to get a badass rug like the one that I have, I'll put a link down below and you can check that out. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. It helps me build my homestead when you support content that I make, and that helps me to make some of the other videos if you're more interested in watching me rain harvesting, building cabins, working with the horses. Videos like this really help me make those other videos. Right out of the package, it's really easy to assemble. You just stick the foam pads together, stick the Velcro down in the little holes in the corners to hold it down, and then throw the rug down. And after I put the rug down and spread it out nicely, then I just push down on those corners where the Velcro is, and it really does lock the rug in place. I've never had a rug like this, and it was quite compact in the packaging, and I've been surprised with the foam pad and how well it stays where it's supposed to. Mally has quickly made a bed out of it, and I think all of the dogs have. In fact, they made it a playground until they were wiped out and made their way up to my bed. Living off-grid, my life's kind of simple in some ways, and they say how easy it is to vacuum, and I thought, well, what about sweeping it? Could I sweep it off easily? And in fact, it really did clean up quite nicely with the broom. We've all been living in here in the cabin for a week now, and it's been high traffic. I've done a lot of construction, and the rug has done everything it's supposed to. So I'm building a off-grid cabin in the high desert of Arizona. I'm almost done with the cabin, and I'm starting to decorate. And I was looking at a few different rug options, and that's kind of important. Look at this real nice looking rug, right? It's large. You can throw it in the laundry. A washing machine won't damage it. You can sweep it. The edges stay down. There's the foam pad I showed you. The Velcro sticky pads in the corners that hold the corners down. You could add more if you need to. But you see, it naturally lies flat easily. And it's thin and easy to wash. And I've had it set up in here for 4 days now. I have 4 dogs that come and go running around, and I've been in here building. I built that entire kitchenette in the corner there while the rug was in here. And let me tell you, there was a huge mess in here. And I've been sweeping and cleaning and moving the rug and putting it back down. And just look at it. It looks brand new. And it works really, really well. Part of the concern when you have a large rug in a high traffic area is being able to clean it. Living off grid in the high desert of Arizona, you know, even with the door seal all the way in and whatnot, there's going to be dust and the dogs are coming in and out, and we're on a homestead and there's livestock and manure, and you got to be able to clean things. And having a real heavy, thick rug would be not ideal in this situation. Look how easy it is to pick up this entire rug. You could just take it out and shake it real quick. It's super thin and light. It's going to wash easily. It has a nice southwestern print. They have other prints to choose from. This really matches the way that I'm going to decorate my cabin. Most of the cabin is just natural wood, and then there will be southwestern accents throughout the cabin. So you see the rug just pulled up right away, and the little corner pieces, those are the Velcro pieces that help hold it in place. They're Velcroed to the rug right now. And then this piece just kind of sticks down in that slot and helps hold everything flat. And it really works great. Mal, he likes to sleep on this rug down here often, and he's rolling around and moving, and very rarely has he pulled the rug up at all. And if he does, you know, it's easy to just grab the corner and whip it down and flatten out the rug. In addition to 4 dogs and myself in and out of the cabin, I just recently built the kitchenette in the corner there. So I'm talking there was mad sawdust and just all kinds of stuff everywhere. So I cleaned up the cabin area, and then of course, well, I got to clean up the rug a little bit and put everything back together. It really was that easy to get all the dirt and dust out of it. If you've had a heavy rug and tried to beat one out, you know that they can be damn near endless just hitting it with a broom. The foam pads that it comes with, they interlock, and they're all marked when you get them. So the 2 ends, I think they were marked A, and the 2 middles were marked B, because they're the same. And then it has the holes in the corners that you can put the little Velcro pads down, which they send you 2 sets of the Velcro pads. And it just easily connects together like this. Once you get the pads together, you can just look at the way your boards are laid. You know, you might want to center it or make sure that it's lined up with the boards so that it looks nice, and maybe it's centered in the middle of the couch, those kind of things. And then you can put down your little sticky pads that have Velcro. They're sticky on one side, so they stick down to the floor, and then Velcro on the other side that sticks to the bottom side of the rug. Look how effortlessly the rug just lays down flat. A lot of rugs, the corners tend to kind of curl up, and that's annoying. You can't vacuum it very well, and you know the dogs are going to lift the corners up, you're going to get dirt under it, so on and so forth. I don't even have a regular vacuum, but after vacuuming up, I thought, oh, you know, I got the shop vac. I wonder how that'll work. And even the shop vac did quite well with the rug without pulling it up. So living a simple homestead life, I don't even use a washer and dryer. So when I went to town, I gave it a spin to test that out as well. I think that it cleaned up real nicely, and it's not supposed to fade. I'll put the links down below so you can check it out, and if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys. If you're interested in learning more about my homestead, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.